today, from U.S. Bank.
The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2.
This taken in at the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
And not much doing there. Maybe a yard up to the 23.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Looking to throw.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. The Vikings send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Fielded just inside the 20. 44-yard punt, return of 9.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
Play action. It's Herbert. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Oilers are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
Come on, guys, let's go.
If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just...
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there.
With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Oilers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out comes Minnesota. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a handoff up the middle. Conley. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set. Fifth defensive back on the field. And they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. He'll look to throw.
Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it.
Oh! Still going. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Now Weber. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And as a result, possession switches hands. Well, down 2 touchdowns already. I guess they felt they needed to go for it, but still early, still first half.
I think conventional wisdom says, look, as you point out, you got a whole half to play. Hang in there. Don't give up any.
He's got a man. Complete.
Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Oilers take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
The throw over the middle taken in. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Again, here's Adams. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Reeves. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
So defensively, just got the hand up too high, and that adds even more yardage to what was already an impressive run.
And as a defender, you're doing what you normally do on any play, just grabbing at anything, trying to get him down. But when you're downfield, you're a little more exposed. They'll get you every time when they see it.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line.
Here we go on 4th down, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down.
Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
And the safety there, another mistake, and these mistakes just keep piling up.
How many more can they make? They put themselves in such a massive hole now. Going to be difficult to dig out from under.
Yeah, for sure they can't afford anymore at this point. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow him to get.
And got his man complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Oilers are able to add on to their first-half lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Here's Weber. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
Now 2nd and 3.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
They'll look to throw again.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. Back to throw again.
Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson.
So the completion good for 7 there. And that will bring up 2nd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll make a small dent in that big deficit as it's down to 27.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing it to break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give him any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And oh, at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose.
And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
So the big gain through the air, but scratch it all off because he could not hang on to the football.
And you have to like what they did on defense here. They didn't give up on the play. Big yardage given up, but they still battled all the way to the end and helped force a turnover.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've come to half.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the 3rd quarter here.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. On third down, they go with Adams. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll run again with Adams. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. Reeves. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Reeves, and he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 38. On third down, it's Reeves.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle, Adams. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. They run on second down with Adams. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Oilers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Forced out to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He is hoping to find the end zone for a third time, and we sit now in the third quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
You're always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
They'll try and pick up the first down with Adams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
On first down, this is Adams. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Oilers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The Vikings on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw here. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Houston set to take over. We've paid this offense plenty of compliments already, but, I mean, they are deserving as they start another series. To be leading by this much with so much time left to play in the 4th, Charles, it's really, really been impressive to watch.
It has been, and you have to think to yourself, the preparation that went into this, but the absolute focus that they kept throughout in order to have this kind of a result, this is Super Bowl-esque, and they've got to feel awfully good about what they put out there today.
Now a handoff up the middle. Reeves. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. On 2nd down now. It's Reeves. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. On 3rd down. It's Reeves. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the 1st. They'll keep it up. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
He has been a workhorse for them in this game. And ball skirt. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 2nd down, it's Reeves.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 104 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He finds his man complete. That's Reeves. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Norris. So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Vikings force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll look to throw here.
That is caught.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll look to throw.
They're going back to the same well. It's Hawkinson again.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back to throw now on first down.
To Jefferson on the slant.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. The extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll set up a throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Aiden Hutchinson dropping him for the second straight play. Might want to think about blocking him here on third down. Well, this was a blowout supported by both sides of the ball today, Charles. It would be easy to look at the offense and say, man, they were clicking, and they were, but don't forget about the effort by this defense as well.
Yeah, they weren't going to let up just because the lead was safe. They wanted to play as big a part in this game as their offense did in making this blowout. They needed to be noticed as well, and they played accordingly.
So for Houston, it's a dream start. 2 wins in 2 early road games. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem the